my phone's somewhere around here. It's usually what I use to check it. I usually just check it first thing. Well, wherever it went. Is it over here? Ah, it's over here. Like, literally the first thing I do when I wake up is I'll go to my email. Give me a second. Let me load up that email. Yeah, I have a personal email and I have one for the channel specifically. And literally the first thing I'll do when I get up is I will have that email refresh. And I take a look and go, oh, hey, look, somebody commented on a video or somebody subscribed or something like that. And I will literally... And if it's a comment and I look at it and I go, what? Then I'll take a look at what the context is of that comment kind of thing. Or I'll take a look at it and I'll go, okay, I understand. But I'll go through all of them. I know for a fact we do not have a lot of comments on the channel. So it's going to be pretty short. That's why I kind of want to show off at least a little bit of the analytics kind of thing. And my confusion over something... I've noticed this with other channels too, but I kind of find it hilarious in a sense as well. Where is it? Yeah, I'll kind of load it in the background. I'm sure there's one. Let's go to that. I'm not actually going to do that, but I just want to kind of figure it out. Okay, let's see. So there's about, we'll say roughly about, actually we'll actually count it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 comments right now. Yeah, there's 18 comments right now. So put your comment in any video you want. I'll go to it. Maybe there's a few that I've actually commented on. There's only one. So, quite literally. Yeah. There will always be that one comment that I will never actually reply to. And it's not because, like, and it's not because of anything, it's more so, like, I know for a fact that I can do better in terms of quality and in terms of things. I know sometimes I do stall myself. Like, I go, like, I understand I do that. That's because, like, sometimes I lose my train of thought way too quickly, and so I get lost on the tracks kind of thing. Like, my train of thought literally just derails, and I'm like, where was I going? So I'm definitely going to go through each and every one of these comments on that video. I think it would be a great idea, because we get to go through all this. So, you know what? I think it would be like, it's probably not going to be the best video on the channel, but I think it's going to be really interesting because you get to see me interact with this kind of thing. I do look at every comment. I may not be able to comment on every comment or be able to reply to every comment, but I'll try my best. Like I always try, but then again, I don't get many comments kind of thing. And the ones that do get in there, they're usually not really anything. Like, anything that I really need to comment on. Like, I know for a fact, I think a couple times I got first, I think, on a couple of them. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not commenting on that, buddy. There's no point on that. There's no point in me commenting on those kinds of videos, on those kinds of comments, so I kind of just go, nah, not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go do my own thing. So I know back when I first started this channel, you don't do anything. Back during the channel introduction, which was about almost a year ago, that video was recorded around this time last year. I think it was the beginning of August, I think. Wait, was it the beginning of August, or was it the beginning of... No, I think it was the beginning of July. Actually, that's not gonna help. Because I don't think I put things into videos at the right moment. At the right time. Yeah, it's not gonna help, because I know before, so when I first started this channel, on the first day, I wanted the channel to have at least a good number of videos kind of thing at the beginning. So every half an hour on the first day of the channel, there was a video. And I kind of wanted, you know, the first day to be very explosive, lots of content. So when you first come to the channel, you're like, wow, he has 20 videos of Nayrum, 20 videos of Minecraft, and 20 videos of Pokemon Insurgents day one. Wow. Like, you know, this guy's going very crazy on day one. And then after that, we slowly trickled down to 2 videos a day on a rotational basis kind of thing. And I remember recording those videos, and I remember getting really upset at some point because I had very little energy to do 6, 8 videos, so I did 5 and I did like 7 and all that kind of stuff. And it wasn't the time of recording, it was the time when I was uploading it during that day, where I look at it and I'm starting a session and then I'm finishing it. Like, it gets very confusing if you kind of think of it that way, where you'll go from, let's say, part 13 to part 14 during my sort of whole list of everything, and to me that seems kind of inefficient, because if you go by, because I go to upload 2 videos a day, so if you think of it this way, the first video will end a session and the next video will start it. And you go, wait a minute, so are you starting a session? Are you ending it? I'm confused right now, right? So that's why I changed that. I think I tried to make sure that anything that ended with an odd, I did an extra odd to kind of even it out, to make sure that it'll always be an even sort of setting. And something that is actually very interesting to me, and I don't think it's going to be very interesting to anybody else, is that for Pokemon Insurgents, I think I also said this in a different video, I'm not quite sure. For Pokemon Insurgents and Nayrum specifically, Nayrum holds the record for the highest amount of videos recorded in a session, and that is 20. 20 videos in one session. That is incredible to me. And I can easily do that in Oblivion. The only reason why I don't is because I don't have that same kind of time anymore. I mean, I could probably make time for it, but the problem is that I'm gonna get way too bored of Oblivion, because if Oblivion was still new to me kind of thing, of course, I'd be able to throw in 8 hours even, or 20 hours kind of thing. But I've already played Oblivion too many times, so it gets kind of boring once you keep playing it. Even though I'm absolutely loving modded playthrough, I think it's an amazing series in my opinion, but then again, that's my opinion, I'm the one recording it, right? So, of course, to me, I'm gonna obviously say, yeah, you know, it's my favorite series I like recording. Only experienced maybe 1 or 2 crashes, but that's my fault because I kept alt-tabbing at weird times, because I kept trying to make sure that we were recording. But yeah, but something that's really interesting is that if you look at each and every episode number for Pokemon Insurgents and Nayrum, they both end in the same part number. I think it's 168 or 178. It's like one of the two. Actually, I think it's 168. Give me a second. I'll go take a look at that playlist. No, that's the sessions. That's something else I want to kind of mention too. Yeah, 168 each. Now, considering the fact that they are the first series that actually appeared on the channel, they were both the first ones that were on the channel. I think Nayrum was first. Other than, I'm not counting the channel introduction. I'm trying to talk about the next one. I think it is Nayrum. It's either Nayrum or Insurgents. I want to say it's Nayrum. Actually, I can find that out real quick. It is Nayrum. Oh, I remember this rotation. Yeah, this rotation was really bad. So what I did was that I did Nayrum, I did one Minecraft and Insurgents, and I kept doing that because for Minecraft I didn't have a lot of videos for it. I had maybe 3 sessions, I think, of it or something like that, and then I think for Nayrum and Pokemon Insurgents I had like 3 or 4, I think, banked up. I had more than what those ones had, so I got kind of, you know, a little bit scared, and I'm like, I don't have enough videos for this, and I'm getting kind of sad. So, yeah, and I know the first 3 are like 20 minutes long each. And that's how you know that for a fact that, like, that's kind of bad. I think they don't even have, like, a clear time on each. Yeah, because that's when I was really bad at figuring out how long those videos should have been. Like I don't even think I used a calculator at that point to figure out how many seconds or minutes a video should be. I literally just took, it looks like 13 for this one, 14 for that one, and 15 for this one, and that's it. And to me, that's not professional. Like in a professional kind of way, it's not that good, and it's not something I was proud of either. But then for all the other ones, it makes sense though. Like Nayrum and Insurgents, I know for a fact because I think I did Minecraft first. I edited those ones first, so that's why they were in that sort of bad thing. And I think later on, I think I patched that where they actually do have that same rotation now. Same thing with Nayrum and Insurgents, but again, they were the first ones. And this is something that's very interesting to me, and I think I remember saying this about in the... Trying to remember if it might have been the Minecraft one or the Oblivion one. It might have been the Oblivion one, actually. The Oblivion special that I did. It might have been. I ended up saying that, like... I was surprised when I saw... Nayrum ended in 168, and Pokemon Insurgents also ended in 168. They were probably like, yeah, they both started at the same time. That's not what I'm talking about, though. What I'm talking about is the reason why that it surprised me, of all people, the one that was actually recording it, was because Pokemon Insurgents has more sessions than Nayrum. Nayrum has 16, I think. Pokemon Insurgents has 22. 22 or 20, I think. Wait, I can check that real quick. But yeah, but Nayrum had like... I know Nayrum has 16. Yeah, Nayrum has 16. Pokemon Insurgents has... 22. Yeah. They both end in the same part number, or they both end in the same episode number, and I'm just like, that's completely shocking to me. But then again, I understand why. Nayrum has had bigger sessions though. At one point, I did 3 hours, and I did 4 hours, and I know at one point I did almost 5.5 hours. So I know that Nayrum has had that sort of luxury of having bigger sessions kind of thing. I remember uploading that big giant Nayrum session for 5 hours. I remember that whole entire shenanigans. I had 10 days of freedom from even recording Nayrum at that point. And I think at that point, because I think it was like session 13, I think, for that. When? Right? It was session 13? Yeah. So session 13, we were almost done the game at that point. We were about 10 or so hours away from it, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to sit here, I'm going to try and finish it off, and I did. Let's see here. let's see if this is actually okay. So I kind of want to just get out a little bit. I'm gonna go heal, and that's gonna be it for Pokemon Yellow today. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be able to wrap it up for now. Next time we will finish up Silph Co. I'll probably have Leafia at least a little bit more leveled, and yeah, I definitely know I'm gonna have Leafia at least a little bit more leveled. I'm going to have Squirts. Maybe I'll level up Pikachu a little bit, but I definitely know Leafia will definitely level up because I'm pretty much right now. I'm mostly just I'm pretty much just using these two to kind of do everything, and then I just have Leafia and Pikachu kind of in the background, just sort of. If they had the EXP share kind of thing, they'd be the ones that would be raking up experience in the background doing nothing. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Yellow.